No. The minister is sleeping. You can't say that's not the point of order. Are you condoning people sleeping now?
Hi, I'm Al Hardy. Welcome to the True Breakfast Show with your main host, O'Neill Roberts, and co-host Marka Davis on Truth FM 96.1.
This station rules the nation. Truth FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. Rules the nation. Truth FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. Truth FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia.
Okay, folks, it's Thursday morning. What a way to say a pleasant good morning. Welcome to the TBS, the True Breakfast Show, Thursday morning. If you are dreaming, keep dreaming big. It's 8 o'clock. Welcome to the TBS, Thursday morning. Happy Thursday. Be someone's sunshine today, Thursday, please. May joy and happiness accompany you through this Thursday. But if you're dreaming, just dream big, because we count on the days to election. And it's actually building up 152 days to elections. Good morning. The love of liberty matters, yeah? And of course, our justice systems. Good morning to Chief Justice Sienna Young. Let justice be done to all, not some of all of us. Good morning. My name is O'Neill. This is O'Neill Rebels, Marka Davis. Serving you breakfast straight up to 10 o'clock this morning. In the midst of all, country first. God is the greatest. Wake up positive. Put all of your best strategies to win the elections. Convince the Liberian people. Ballot, not bullet. Good morning, Marka. How you doing this morning?
Good morning, O'Neill, and good morning to all of our people following this morning.
Let me increase you a little bit.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, you're okay now.
Yes, I'm great, and thanks to all of you following this morning. And O'Neill, thanks for, I love the way you always introduce the show with the zest, the enthusiasm.
Sometimes it can be easy. And you know what happened behind the scene? When you go, no.
Yeah, so that's radio for you. Yeah, you will never know what happened.
Know.
Yeah,
you know. All you know, say you should hear the best of O'Neill and Marka. Yeah, but anyway,
absolutely. Got there. But it's great to be on this morning. We're here up to 10 o'clock. This is the TBS on Truth 96.1 FM, and yes, 152 days to election.
Imagine you were contesting. What would run to your mind? If Marka Dere Let me lie build it small. If Marka was going to be on the ballot box, and when they count down, you listen to the radio. Which other district I should put you in?
District 9
Nima County.
Yeah.
Yeah, the day's just coming down. Just come. Not difficulty in time. Yeah, what wrong to your mind?
As soon as I hear somebody say 152 days to election, I'll pick my phone strictly and start going to the list of people who made promise to support the campaign.
Oh, okay.
Yes, now.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, because
You're right. Don't be that Detro collateral.
152 days, I stay waiting, and I open my radio here when you shouting 152 days. I pick up my phone immediately. Call some of my partners.
Support the process.
Yeah. I say, my bank balance is 4,000.
Okay.
Balance 6 to make it 10. That one of the criteria.
No, and I agree with it. They put my post in the bank account. No, maybe if you take the phone, like what Benjamin way you went through.
It depends on your problem.
Okay. Maybe someone said I want to do the flyer for you. Yeah, you gotta support the process. So okay.
By your experience you sharing.
Yeah, sharing my experience. Former candidate.
Yeah.
Former candidate. Sharing my look, most of you should take this idea, and it's a good thing.
So for the bank aspect, if your account balance that 10,000, you can go to the bank.
No, you get negotiate with the bank.
No, you're not negotiating. You're going to borrow to put it there.
To the bank?
That loan, huh?
The bank will not get that kind of loan. The bank won't collateral.
But you go in there and say,
let's use your example. Let me lie this morning. It's Sando Peewee, Dedro Colette, right? My man online this morning. If Dedro not get a 10K in your account, Dedro can go to the bank and say, I want to take a loan. They say, what you want to do with a loan? We'll give the physical loan. You say, put that money in my account. It's not possible. But between you and I, the tension not easy. The tension building up.
I know.
When I'm saying building up, those who seeking ambition, they are working. And there are some fear have entered them already because the 10K should be in your account. I see what they are talking about. Yeah. So my parents have called me to appeal to Elections Commission. And I said, Elections Commission is based on a lot of things going right now. They try to end phase 2 of the registration exercise in the 9 remaining counties. So to say drop that 10K that should go in your account, that's something easy. So just for some kind of political party and affiliate with them.
Yeah, we have
intention on you.
Library Bidding Party,
okay.
and
one library movement,
one library movement. No, library first movement.
First movement. Yeah. What was that sharing in the party name?
I'm thinking.
What? No, it's good.
Yeah,
look at your fee to apply to next don't want to accredit.
Okay, he has a library bidding party, right?
I hear that Derek Coty wants to apply to NEC2 for his own political party, Liberal First Party. Anyway.
And one Liberia, moving for one Liberia is Magdala Cooper. Okay. Yeah.
Is she still contesting?
Well, I heard her speaking recently. But...
Like, when it's your with top opposition and you're going, yeah, I know where she's contesting.
Yeah.
Mandela. Yes, let's see what we have on our menu. A lot of things. We should recognize our followers on the Facebook. Yes, let's do this. Do one, you go one. A lot of things happening on yesterday. Welcome back to Thomas Gallo.
Yeah. the MCC police director.
Yeah, MCC police director. Remember, I told you you're not coming back to the city anyway. Welcome back. Yeah. He's a brave man. Yeah. They got something cool to say, brave man. Joseph Famacon. Yeah, the crewman said, Jesus Famacon. Me brave. Yeah, he's a brave man. You know, to go into a double audio back and forth. I remember Ellen Cronker, Brandon Samukai, Chris Massacre. You remember at some point in time, Ellen Johnson was at Monrovia Central Prison. The EPS stopped the police director for narration to Ellen. They shouted, "Madam President!" They post stopping me. I not even hearing it because Ellen have listened to the recording. Chris, good morning. How you doing this morning? Yeah, don't worry, question that, but that's the fun about it. You know, sometimes you talk behind the boss, and the boss just say, "Let's leave it in, man." Like Thomas Gallo situation. Yeah. Chris Massacre shouted, ask those guys who were with Ellen at that time, the EPS. He shouted, "Well, Madam President, your guys are stopping me." I didn't just listen. Can you imagine stopping a police director from reaching to the president? But only listening to or someone who I should have worked with for more than 20 years, Bernie Samukai. Now, Ellen Kroger, and she still work with him. He ended his year as defense minister.
Sure.
So is the case with Mr. Thomas
Gao.
Eh?
Gao.
Yeah. So the audio versus audio. Yeah.
They have something. I don't know. Is it TSOS? Technical security on security.
Yeah. Security on security. Good morning to you, Mayor Coach. How you doing this morning? I'm sure I'm putting the situation on Ellen Johnson right now. That's what she went through. But she listened to audio for some of her trusted ministers, security guys who was controlling the country after Liberia came from the war. Imagine, police director in the audio, defense minister in the audio, but police
and some of the things in the recordings are terrible.
Yeah. So my man, welcome back, man. You said T what?
Technical security on security.
Yeah, security on security. Yeah. Let's get to the recognition of some folks on the Facebook.
Josh Watkins Jr. is following this morning. We also have Bill Sankale is following as well this morning. Thanks for joining. Alasha Stamba, thank you. Wilson David.
Listen for pack up.
Okay, and Ambassador E. Natana Debo is also following. The picture on this name and our colleague. I mean, it's the same. Yeah.
People can use a profile picture anyway.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah, they'll almost change a profile picture to one lady.
Alhaji
I said, don't try it.
but
I president before.
But you know the lady?
No, I know the lady. You want to try? I said, no, you made mistakes. Okay, I change your profile. Go back to yourself. But yeah, Gabriel
Williams from Nizo. Good morning. Emmett Hammer Kakata always following. King Michelle Joe. Good morning. Welcome to the show this morning. Give us a share. Emmanuel K. Topa. And I'm hoping you're not double dip today.
Sport up well for you. Watch it. They're doing it.
Abel say Glow is also following this morning. Jala Payne Pay. Thank you, Pay McKellar, 17 years ago. Pretty soon it will be 18, my young man. Papi Keita, are you in Bong today or Bapolu?
The main Bong.
CDC's full soldier.
The main campaigning.
Who even campaigning for? They don't even put a party in problem. They find range between 1,000 to 5,000 US dollars for violation.
Already. Listening, okay, great. Kolo Moba, Austin Tapia, Mumama Magendi, Signon, Seth, Kebe, Luscious Peter Flomo, good morning. Mayor Jethro Emmanuel Colette, thank you so much. Who is this? Arthur is where is Cyprian? Cyprian is in. You won't get Cyprian on the election ends.
Yeah, go to Facebook, you see Cyprian.
Cyprian is a photo.
Yeah,
anyway, Cyprian in the mind, fighting screen in the faculty.
I asked one of the men posts, I said, is it our own Cyprian?
Yeah, is it what?
Is this our own Cyprian colleague?
Yeah. What? Yeah, Felicia Walkback, good morning to you. Okay, Joe Van Colley, Derek Ernest Cote, he says, no data, but I'm listening for radio. Derek, no, man. Anyway, doing that on your lawmaker, there was nothing to cause crash car given to lawmaker. Yeah, make him miss the horse. Max Lonte, and last but not the least, because of time, we got to go. Ralph Carter and the rest of you viewing us, just give us a share on the Facebook page. Thank you so much. Marka, let's do the lineup. What do we have this morning?
On our talking point this morning, we'll look at the Liberty Party. It's a triple convention. The Liberty Party will have its own convention.
Let's brief something. There is the ambassador for the TBS.
Okay.
So let's pick it up. Sorry for that. You only have 30 seconds. David Cote.
No, can you see 1 second? My man, don't lie on me. I never told you I got no data. What are you talking about? Me will be out of data? You lie.
But we see any comment from you on the live?
Normally I don't do that because I'm not too used to it.
Okay. You need some kind of...
And your voice is constant troubling my eye. You only be careful.
Somebody admiring it?
One of my people said that I make a go for us to get out of my eye.
There good night, yeah.
Yeah, so coming up at the weekend, as you are aware, the CPP going to his convention. We'll talk about it this morning. Up to 8:30 to 9 o'clock, speak to your leaders. Segment 9 to 9:15, sports entertainment, as well as some commercials here on the TBS. And the big one at 9:15 to 10 o'clock yesterday when we interviewed Henry Vincent. interested one of the sons of Cape Mount, who has served as he still serving or yourself.
He is the representative still
of District 17 in Monserrato County, but aspiring for the Senate seat in Grand Cape Mount County. Representative Henson Kiazulu will be with us this morning, straight up to 10 o'clock from 9:15.
Yes, beautiful lineup. Kiazulu, the current lawmaker for David Quotidian District 17, and he will be on the ballot box as a senatorial aspirant in Grand Cape Mount County. So District 17 now remains vacant.
When he enter the ballot paper now, he's candidate. He will not be aspiring you.
But I'm sure Henson being a candidate.
Yeah.
The bank account will reach.
Don't be too sure.
No, the bank account will reach.
Don't be too sure because you remember.
The public got denied on the deadline.
Yeah. So
next at 4 p.m.
Don't be too sure.
Marka had I explained before we start the show. On the deadline day, next say some of the document needs to be notarized, and then I was contesting. Yes, that was just between 1 o'clock, and they said we will close at 4 p.m. Can you imagine? Sticking out and then running, looking for other offices. What the notarized document? Yes, I bumped into this office right on Camp Johnson Road, not far around from the former Roosevelt Johnson. Yes, home. And they said, well, the lady who's in this office to notarize the document, she's not here. In fact, she will be back by 3 o'clock. I said, what?
You have 4
o'clock, and it's 1 o'clock already. Damn it. Look, that's one impression. This is what he said. Maybe he could be drop up a negative. Richard, you got to come here. Yeah. So, but when it's 4 p.m., they will shut the gates. I care you woo.
True.
You can't fulfill it. Anyway, yeah, so Liberty Party. The team is in Ganta.
Okay.
Yes, we intend to speak with Martin Kula shortly. What sort of convention is it? It's the CPP, but I said day one. It's for Liberty Party. The convention is on tomorrow, the 12th of May. Those to be going through the convention include Councillor C. Paul Hilton, the chairperson. The names I'm hearing that the name then sent to us. James N. Yogi, secretary. Rugi Barry, ex-official. Rugi is an aspirant in district number 1.
That's the convention committee, right?
Yeah, the convention committee, right?
Okay.
Edo Jala is a member of this committee. Martin S. Kula is a member. Osimos James, member, and Menipeke. Damn, I hear my man for long. Menipeke, the more. Yeah, I know why he's still contesting in Bon County.
The man who promised that if the people of Bon had elected him, we are going to bring Taylor back.
Oh, stay anyway.
That the man campaign message there.
And Peke to that strong guy. He's strong.
He's strong.
He's strong. The bring it about. Take what he said. I mean, he's strong. He's strong.
It just brought something to my mind. Have you seen the flyer about Charlene Taylor?
Yes, Charlene.
Industry 5.
I don't know Charlene. I've never seen her before. I saw the flyer.
It's everywhere. Our photo is on. What does that mean?
And this is it. You wanted to tip on that small, right?
I mean,
so yes. Charlene is using her dad's photo, reminding because real life that entire Painesville was a stronghold of the former president.
Okay.
The chancellor of business, you don't play with who's in there. So she reminding whether she had been with them or she been with them. Or
at least her father be with them.
And see that man, I $1. So there's a guy who said to his contestant, he'll put a paper picture on his flyer when the campaign to open. Say he was a loyalist to Taylor too. So that $1 thing too, that double. There's another person who told Josh we have picture in the same district 5 and put the right size picture. You know,
yeah,
put
that's
this.
Eric V. Yeah?
Eric V. Eric V. I've been talking with Eric on the phone. I must say in the open mind.
Okay.
I said, Eric, why is it when I see your billboard, your banner, the people yet did tape your picture to use a razor blade and take it out and only leave on the picture there. I said, what's the meaning of that? The chicken viewers, what's the meaning of that?
What's the meaning of that?
So he said, well, the post said I'm gonna make it on my own. I said that's good. The next one you gonna print, only your picture should be there. Because in this election, if you like, you take Joe Biden, you take Barack Obama picture and put inside your picture.
You must prove yourself to the people to elect you.
That is. Correct.
And that way you're driving.
That's it.
Exactly.
So you put anybody picture to attach it by you. It won't help you in the process.
It doesn't matter.
We have graduated from that level.
You can even record during the midterm election. A lot of people had a CDC banner at the back. They have president. We have picture along with them. At the end of the day, the people didn't vote for them.
And don't get us wrong. We're saying whether we have picture or Cummins picture or blackout picture on a banner, then it's a bad thing. But you as an individual,
your impact must speak for you.
You as an individual, I'm advising you. Next, I started to put up some billboards and flyers down already. The next one you will print when we enter July, August, your picture should go alone, please. Don't take the president picture or your standard bearer picture and do a banner.
You know, it is obvious. One, it is a political party. You and I know.
That's not working. It ain't working again, Marka. That vote one, vote all.
Yeah, that's it. That's the mentality.
Some people go on party that nobody have heard about, but because of that individual difference on that ticket, people will vote there.
Even independent candidates do win because of their impact.
Yes.
So
if you are good man and maybe you go on a party ticket, it will go for you. What you do is say vote number 1. I want to ballot paper as number 12. I want to ballot paper at number 17 and number 14. Now in the district now for the presidency now. Let's look at the name. Josh, we are doing alphabetical order. We'll go where? You go way down, right? On the ballot paper. Okay, Cummins will be like number 1. Alexander Cummins.
No.
The last name.
The last name
is C.
So is
Buckeye. Sorry, JMB, good morning to you.
Mr. We are depending on the list we'll have will be way down.
Because W, right?
W will be way down.
So Joseph Boyka.
You can say Boyka, we say
Sometimes people can turn it around, they put the first name, they choose the first name.
They will not
do it.
No, they can't.
Maybe they'll make G before
even
G.
In your district, you were Roberts. I think you were down.
Look for my number. Number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah.
The other
number
6.
Number 6. Yeah, number 6.
So
I thought I was going on number 7.
It was based on your
alphabetical order.
Roberts.
Yeah. So when my picture came through, the lady said, "Yeah, I saw you strong. By election in 1 month time, you would have come through."
Which picture you used? Was it a studio photo?
No. I took that picture, I think, somewhere. Anyway, so George Weah will go all the way down. Joseph Boyka will be like maybe number 1 on the ballot box, depending on the name now. B.
Yeah.
Joseph Boyka.
Yeah.
Then next will be Alexander Cummins.
Yeah.
Right? That's C.
Yeah.
Alphabetical order.
Yeah.
The next presidential candidate is what's this guy? No, Monuba going way down. It'll be Sheikh Kuyate.
Sheikh?
No, Tewon Gongolo, sorry. Tewon.
Yeah, G.
G.
Yeah.
G will be Tear. We just assuming. Tear on the ballot box.
We don't know. The ones we know are those we are talking about.
You know what Tewon told me? Tewon say when going to do a picture of the neck, you will carry his broom. I said, Papa, the broom will cover your face. I want to let's see if I can pick it up. That will be number 3 on the ballot box. But he said to me, well, I'm going to carry the broom. So 3 is Tewon Gongolo. Dr. Clarence Monuba.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, as per what we know now, because some of the candidates, don't get me wrong, some people who are running for president, they are still not yet. They are coming, they're on their way coming.
Dr. Atu knows 6 or 7.
Yeah. So
Darren Monuba.
So if Magdala Cooper is running,
okay, we have presidential hopeful. Tell good morning to you, council. You know to open the phone and get in hat down. Yeah. Anyway, they'll go to the left on way Broadview. You cannot double from the set this internet. Can you imagine? The old people there. Anyway, but this is it. And every aspirant, like we say, okay, council, you on the line. Good morning to you, Tewon Gongolo. Yeah.
Council quiet though.
Yeah, they may mute the phone. Yeah, or mute the phone for council. Yeah, let's leave it. If you have the phone muted, I'm seeing it from my end that he mute for inside. So you want to hear me, I'm not going to hear. But as we say, who called the first name last? Okay. So probably George Weah could be the last on the ballot box.
Yeah, most likely depending.
W.
Like I said, some people may still be coming that we don't know, but as per what we know now.
No, any president, let me prophesy, no presidential candidate will have the names there.
Yeah. Okay.
The ones that will have Sheikh Kuyate, my man Luther Yufi get approval here for that.
So I don't know whether Jeremiah,
Whoa,
Dr. Wapo is still running.
a professor?
Yeah, I don't know whether he's
No,
still
no,
running.
I don't know. That have been quiet a little bit. Maybe if he's going, then he enjoy we are now. See, I don't
Yeah.
bottom of
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but so be it. So Liberty Party is in Ganta, along with the ANC. There's a huge dedicated later on within the show. We'll have to pick up Martin Sekula about the convention, the outcome of the convention. By Monday, we'll know who is the running mate to Cummins. Like we have said last week, two major names have popped up, Marka. I heard in your news this morning. And we said it on the TBS, two names, but there was three names that I did mention of.
Mm-hmm.
One was a female. One was a female Nobel laureate, Lima Bowie name pop up. Well, as a possible running mate to Cummins, we heard that. Henry Yala, Bon County, and that of strong man, Western guy. Look, if you hear Western guy, you can think about Graham Basser.
I know.
You think about the whole county. You know, that's some names. Then you don't need to ask where this person is from.
Sure.
It's a Western guy, and that feeling just looks somehow Congo, but the first name, Western guy. When he was at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, when deputy minister couldn't even spell his name correctly. The minister sent it by saying, "This is not how you spell my name." Send a document by. I'm Western guy. I love his name, both of his names. But these three names have popped up as a front runner to Cummins. So running mate to Alexander Cummins. And I love it how it's played. When the United Party started, everybody was like, yeah, Joseph Boyka. Unfortunately, for all, Senator Johnson announced to the public before. Yeah, that one was not too juicy.
You broke the news
ahead
of the news.
Senator, good morning, but you broke the news ahead of JMB. Because we got the information by Thursday, Friday, and what the program, the nomination was for on Friday. Yeah, we got the news by Wednesday. So, but before then, everybody was anxious. Who's Boyka going to name? Who's Boyka going to announce? Who's Boyka going to announce? But until we heard that interview, also on Radio Gompa in Nima with the senator.
It was on his own radio, Voice of Faith.
Yeah. He said Rescue 2 will be for Nima County. And that was on Wednesday, Thursday. So Liberian people have new Rescue 2 already. But with the CPP, with Cummins and his team, despite of all of the social media pressure, the same pressure and that's one thing. You know it takes you right there, someone talking about you. You wear that thick skin. With all of the social media pressure, all we hearing, these names were calling. I heard about another name from Sudan. There's a Liberian representative to Sudan there.
Yes.
That's a lady.
Yeah, that's the name I'm trying to get.
Try to get it out. That lady name has also popped up as a running mate to come in. But yet and still, the CPP is still managing to control the public pressure. The public wants to know who actually it is. For me, I don't think Yomli is been discussed anymore. Yeah, as far as I've been told. Yes, so she's out of it. But these three names that we have announced: Lima Bowie, Nobel laureate. One point in time, she had a serious article that was discussed the whole week on social media when she said she was a broadcast, she quit politics. Her uncle. And that didn't went down well with the United Partisan. Lima Bowie name have popped up as a running mate to Cummins. We heard that. So with Western Guy Finlay and that of Henry Yala. So, but by Monday, we'll have these names out to the public. Yes. Thanks for being patient to the CPP by controlling all of the pressure to go through public pressure.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Not easy, man.
So politics come with a lot of pressure. So you have to be prepared. That's why you have to be strong when you are into it.
You can get a little name. That's a little name.
Yes, one Beslow.
That's Beslow. Yes, Beslow.
Yeah, try to get
she's a representative to the mission there in Sudan, Liberia. Yeah. So why are you trying to do that? Let me see if I can place a call to the SG of the Liberty Party, at least for a minute or so. Don't get the lines activated for you to speak to your leader. Martin Sekula is already in Ganta. I should speak. He's the SG of the Liberty Party. The convention is on tomorrow, the 12th of May. Martin is live on the line. Martin, good morning to you. Live on the breakfast show. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning to the peace-loving people of Liberia.
How is Nimba County? I guess you're in Nimba.
Yes, I am. I came yesterday ahead of the delegates
It's Ganta, right? Am I right about that? And they might not sound cool. Not Saklipi, but it's in Ganta.
Yes, it's in Ganta, the most populated city of Nimba. Ganta, district number 1, Nimba. In fact, it is called Gompa.
Gompa. Yeah, Gompa is another name for Ganta. Gompa. Great. So the theme for this year convention is upholding the legacy, keeping the tendencies of democracy, and pursuing real change for Liberia. At the convention, talk about it.
Correct. Liberty Party was founded on certain democratic principle, and that tenets of respecting the rule of law have always trained with the party. And so today, I've received to witness a convention, a national convention, which will be the first national convention after the passing of our fourth hero, the vision bearer of this party, the founding father of the party, Councillor Charles Wadobronski, may his soul rest in perfect peace. And we want to look back at the legacy, the purpose for which he formed this party, and try to walk in his trend, being respected of the law. So, I'm reflecting at this movement. Tomorrow convention, we take a mental flight into history, where we'll be looking at the lifestyle of a man who changed the political landscape of our country. Additionally, pursuing real change for Liberia means that we are on board with Mr. Lezana B. coming to do this country for real. We call him the fixer now. He's the fixer.
Okay.
Yeah, we are doing everything in our power to stand with him to bring change to this country. So, the theme of this year, Liberty Party National Convention, just embodied all of what we want to see happening for our country. We want to keep walking in legacy of Pastor President, and we want to pursue the change that this country needs. God's willing, October 10, we will have a newly elected president, in person of Mr. Lezana coming, and change our country. I've always pursued with being as of the 10th of October, we'll remove this government.
Okay, and so no show. So Fix Up 2 will be announced by the weekend. Am I right about that? You already have Fix Up 1. The name now is like running on the social media. Fix Up 1, Fix Up 1. Now Fix Up 2 will be announced by the weekend.
Well, let's see. Again, only we are in no rush. Only the guys we call Hori Boss Traffic. We are in no rush.
Are you going? Is Fix Up 2 going to be announced through this convention?
So it is, yeah. So there are possibilities, like I told you, we're in conversation with full persons. Even though we saw one of the persons all on the social media and trying to take over the landscape, but we've been talking to about full persons, and hopefully we will come to some conclusion before the end of the conclusion or the convention. Let me say this: the quality of the person that we're looking for in Fixer 2 should be similar to the quality that we have in Mr. Lezana B. This is why we are in no rush.
Maddie appears that the CPP in general is far for announcing the running mate by the weekend. Is what I'm sensing, or what?
Again, we are in no competition to announce a running mate. We are in no rush. Look, the Liberian people need change. We are not just putting somebody there because the person or supposed to be bystander bearer. Remember that our constitution provides that the president and the vice president will be elected on one ticket, and that vice president can be president anytime consistent with our constitution. So we cannot just pick somebody because we're supposed to pick you. There's no picking bystander bearer competition here. We want what is best for our country. We think Liberia deserves real change right now. So Fixer 2 is that person that will have similar characteristics of Fixer 1, and we are still doing our very close examination of these four persons. At the end of the day, we'll come up with one name that will speak this country, that will present the basis for real change. I mean, it will establish the very beginning of the change that we want, when people see the ticket that are going to be produced, the person that are going to be added to Mr. Cummings will present to Liberia and the development of all of our different divides, ethnic divides, political divides. That person will be a unifier, somebody who is able to help Mr. Cummings unify this country, but most importantly, fix and change things around here.
Okay, Mr. Kola, there are three names that have been circulating recently. I know you will not say whether this is who we are picking or not. We have former senators, Henry Yala of Bong, Bezanga Finley of Bassa, and this diplomat, Sarah Beslow Yamti, name is also surfacing. However, I want to bring something to your attention. There's a trend in the past three, if I may say, general or presidential elections we have had. The winning ticket has always been a male female. Consider it was Marka Elling in 2005, Marka Elling 2011, we are Taylor 2017. Is the CPP making serious consideration of that analysis?
Correct. We are hoping that one of our quality, though not the top making one, is that we have a female. But what the Nigerian people want is somebody who will change this country, male or female. I don't we can fix or change this country. We have been having the ticket. They have the issue. There are some women who complain, even though we have a female president, we have a female vice president. But there are yet some women who still complain. They are market women who have no attention from the government. There are women who cannot get good medical services. There are women who cannot send their children to school. So for me, the gender plays some role, but not as important as the person who will fix this country. So whether male or female, we will select them. But yes, we are considering the female factor in our selection.
So okay. My final question maybe is we keep seeing on social media, even other online media outlets are reporting with a headline that Senator Yombly has finally told the CPP that she's not interested in being a running mate. Is the name of the book now?
Well, look, let's see. These are all rumors, conversations. Like I said, we are in close conversation with full person now. The list was a very long list. We have reduced that list from all of the factors involving. We have reduced that list to 4 persons. So none of those 4 persons have come back to us to say, we are not interested.
You're not bowing down the public pressure, maybe too much pressure for the social media everywhere.
Yes, I know that. Mr. Kumi is the most talked about candidate because everybody knows that he's the real T for our country. So for me, like I said, information on social media, people paying a lot of attention about what we do, what we not do. There are people saying from the government, from the opposition community, from our wonderful citizens that we have in this country. All of them, they are concerned because the fixer too should be somebody that would have to join Mr. Cummings to change this country. So yes, nobody in our perspective for fixer too ever told us that they are not interested. So we are working closely to know that fixer too is somebody that the Liberian people will appreciate and that will be a unifier and that we help Mr. Cummings fix the economy and change things around here. We have gone through a lot. When Mr. Cummings win, which he will do, the country will not be fixed on the same day, but that will begin the process of changing and fixing our economy.
Okay, that is good.
Madam, thank you so much. We'll follow on with the convention Friday, Saturday. You return to Monrovia back on Sunday. Am I right about that?
Correct. Today is the arrival date. Momentum here are building up in Lima. We have our media teams all on the various local radio stations. People have started arriving as early as 6 a.m. this morning. for both the Liberty Party and the CPP National Convention. Remember the first CPP National Convention since the collaboration was established. So the momentum there are very high. Now people in Lima are excited. They are organizing different.
How is the chairman ability? The chairman of the Liberty Party, representing as parent District 7 Lima County, Musa ability.
Chairman ability is good. He's his second year right now, his hometown. That is also a part of District number 7. He's there mobilizing. So my people, my understanding is that he had a series of meetings last night with his people. There will be thousands of people coming from District number 7 to come to witness the CPP convention. He will be presiding over the convention as national chairperson of the collaborating political party. So chunks of his people are putting in. We hope that we will have the space, especially for lodging and for some other things, because the CPP delegate alone is a little over 700 that will be here today, and then we have special.
Don't worry, I trust Ganta. I trust Ganta.
Yeah. So I know you trust Ganta, but we have people from a little space right now. So after the call, yeah, please call so that we can.
They meant you get direct venue, eh? All right, be safe.
We'll do that.
The best of luck. We'll follow up on the convention Friday, Saturday. Thank you so much, Martin Kula.
I'm available anytime for update. So tomorrow morning, I can speak to you.
Okay, thank you so much. The voice from the Secretary General of the Liberty Party, Martin Kula, on the TBS. Let's get the lines activated for you to speak to your leader. 96.1 in the midst of all, say, the country first.
0770-202-579.
0770-153-265. Call us, hear from you.
Yeah. The first caller is here. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Marka. Good morning, O'Neill. Yes, Emel Hamo Ekolmo can say. Marka, I just want to speak to the president. Mr. President, from our own political survey, the two of people are this chatting with you. When you come to the road connectivity, and when it comes to the UNCMA hospital, and when it comes to the security, because we are challenged when it comes to security, because the security don't have a mobile or care. So most of the citizens are just trying to say, if you get to zero, those durable. You know, when you got into the 17, you will not get into the 2023. Thank you so much.
You always advocating for the police. Every day, one vehicle for police.
But need to be listened to. I think these are general points. Good morning.
Thank you. This is the voice of Prince Olake. Let me say good morning to Honorable Martin Sekula. He said it right. Like we have told people, we're not in Mimi running susu around here. We will take our own time, we will do due diligence to our functions, and we will select somebody that will be in line with fixture one. So to say that we'll be in a hurry and just select anybody, anyhow, anywhere, no. We are doing it, and we are doing it with conscience and with sincerity.
Bring your friend across Kakata already. They're going Ganta. You stay in the District 5 talking.
So I have a huge task to carry on in District 5. Like as you may be aware, I'm the chair on recruitment mobilization and FL for the Mediterranean SWA. So I've been close with the responsibility to steady and fair of the district in the asset of Honorable SWA.
So as we speak now, you are the acting aspirant.
So currently, I am in the absence of my boss man. I'm so disrespectful to the party, the movement chair.
Okay.
The movement chair have another activity, so you are going along with the boss man. So I needed not to go along with them. But
thank you.
Our leadership role in his asset.
Thank you. The acting aspirant of District 5. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka. Good morning to Odi.
Good morning.
I speak to you from Painesville.
You are live. Go ahead, Moba.
Hello?
Maluba, go ahead. You are live. Oh, I don't know why you're not getting us. We're getting you.
Hello?
Go ahead. We are getting you.
Is your phone muted or
yes,
what?
I think so. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, this one too. I don't know. You can pick that
Yeah,
call. Ekomi.
yeah, maybe hack on up going your phone.
Good morning.
Oh, morning.
I said good morning to Marka this morning.
Morning, bro.
Marka, I joined a conversation from Police Academy. My name is Sarah Success Massacre.
Mm.
And let me appreciate the both of you this morning and also appreciate the Liberty Party to go to Ghana and get a new code of officer to come and rescue this country. For me,
They say they coming fix, so they ain't coming rescue, they coming fix.
They come and fix the country, and we part of rescue one, and we support the former Vice President, the Excellency Joseph Numa Marka, the Vice President of Nigeria. I think what you go with your own board.
Cola is Martin Cola. Yes.
Martin will join on board for the second round. We want to do a second round victory with President Weah to be called a former president.
You're both thinking about a convention, Benny. Forget about that one. You reached it up high.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Marka. Good morning, O'Neill. This is Adam, and I do call from the GS community.
And I'm still a little bit low.
Thank you so much for the show, and I want to also say thank you to the CPP and Martin Kula and also the 12 family for giving us the opportunity to phone on the radio. And I think it is time to make the best decision. You don't make a bad decision after election. It's good now that we pick the good leaders, people that will lead Liberia tomorrow. We can't continue crying the same cry. So let us all join together and make a best decision for this country. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's join together, make the best decision for the country. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka. Good morning to O'Neill.
Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. I speak to you from Painesville. I want to speak directly to the Secretary General of the Liberty Party. When he said they are not in competition to name running mate, but they were all around here asking other people to name running mate. So why now?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Martin got an email.
Good morning.
Good morning, Marka. Yeah, let me say good morning to O'Neill. The name is William Coley, and I joined this conversation from this today. Let's appreciate you guys. What coming again lately in the player for Facebook?
Corey, don't do it, man. Don't do this. Don't do this. You part of the Unity Party. Respect that, and you're yeah.
Election commission. This morning we sit to another community registration OKFM on the answer as to whether the date of the registration in the remaining 9 counties will be extended. And this lady was very recalcitrant in her decisions that the election registration will not be extended. And when we were getting series of reports from other places, most especially local, 3 days of prison about the registration. Another place, 1 day, 1 or 2 months for even the registration. All of those deficiencies that were in the registration process, and she wanted to tell us that there will be no extension of the day. And then we did not hear any pattern coming from the southeast. We are looking at the number coming from the southeast and from the north. We compare. Other than that, I think that we're going to take this serious because the election matter is not something to play with. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Leave people
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, Marka.
Morning.
And let me say a pleasant to you to people on you. I joined the discussion from District 4, Montreal County. And this is the voice of Akwe Epo Senior. Well, bro, I must applaud you both for the platform this morning, but my concern is drawn to this issue of the biometric voter registration. It is alleged that there was a child or there are some children somewhere in Lofa County that were issued the biometric voter card, and these children are underage, allegedly. And we also heard that it was through the instrumentality of the Honorable Lawmaker in person of, what's his name, District 5 representative in Lofa County. So we are saying alleged because we don't have facts or evidence to these allegations. But if these allegations are true, okay, that's someone fella. If these allegations are true, I think our leaders and even Liberians need to deviate from malpractices when it comes to electioneering processes. You cannot have children who are underage and you offering them or issuing them the voter card. That tells you there was some level of inducement. Because of the poverty rate we have in our country, we shouldn't reduce ourselves to practicing things that will not help our country to be fruitful. So I want to call on all Nigerians this morning, meaning all of our experience across the country. So deviate in as much as we always say we put Nigeria first, we must practice those things that will help the growth and development of our country. So let us all take this process seriously and deviate from mass practices that.
Thank you.
Okay, great. So we're trying to make contact with you have to hold that call a little bit. We have
just a little bit, please.
The chairperson of the National Elections Commission, the lady who we trust so much that's going to carry this country into a free, fair election come October 10. The chairperson, Director Brown Lasana, NEC boss, is live with us on the line this morning. Good morning to you, Madam Lasana. How you doing this morning?
Good morning, O'Neill. Good morning, Liberia.
As the Board of Commission, National Elections Commission, collective effort since you started phase number 2 of the voter registration exercise.
We are working together with our staff and Liberia.
Give us up to speed. Phase 2 that started almost 2 weeks ago now. Where are we as a country?
The second phase of the biometric voter registration comes to an end today, 11th May at 7 p.m. Generally, phase 1 is done. Phase 2 will be done today. Voter registration in Liberia ends today.
Few complaints started on day 1, day number 2, 3 as well. In some counties that you started the second phase, you care to talk about it. There are some who call on some the next you extend the process. What can you say to this as chairperson of the Elections Commission?
I would say that throughout our process, we've had complaints from day 1. Even before the process started, we had complaints. There were some Liberians who felt that we shouldn't transition from optical mark recognition to biometric, and they gave, the reasons. But the world is moving on. Challenges we faced in the old system, we now have a new system, and it doesn't mean that we didn't have challenges. We did. But those challenges were taken head on by the deployment of management, technical teams in all of the counties, phase 1 as well as phase 2, and they were able to address those challenges. Yes, it took some time, there were delays, but we also, at the end, were able to address the problems, and we have registered Liberians who will vote on the 10th of October.
During phase 1, even though there was a huge outcry for extension, there were, I think, 2 hours extension. Are you doing that today also?
We have done that. We announced it like 3 or 4 days ago that the 10th and the 11th of May, we would extend the hour in terms of time from 5 p.m. closing time to 7 p.m. closing time. So the biometric voter registration in the 9 counties will end today at 7 p.m.
So, Madam Brown Lasana, this question, there are being photos of kids emerging on social media with the biometric voters card. We saw some reportedly from southeastern Liberia, some reportedly from Lofa. Has there been any investigation done by NEC to authenticate whether these are the cards issued or being issued by NEC?
We have put in place the mechanism to establish the truth of the matter, but rest assured that the system is capable of supporting deduplication and adjudication. Once we have all of this completed, we will be able to say from our exhibition, which all Liberians should participate in, to know whether in fact there were some Liberians under age that were registered, and then that process will also help us to make that determination. And once they both, that is the education and the exhibition, those processes, once we get the data from there, then of course we plan to do a validation. We'll have this information. So some Liberians, international people, will come to this validation, and then we will be able to showcase that in fact there were some Liberians who were underage. But again, it's within the purview of the Commission in adjudication processes to establish and to delete those persons underage from our voter roll.
But they didn't receive any official complaint from any party.
With respect to what?
This particular subject matter concerning underage people registering.
There have been all of these complaints coming in, and the good thing that the fact that Liberians have expressed this, they should also help us to back it up with evidence. It's not just you come and say somebody is underage. You must be able to help us to prove that. So what we can say is that Liberians should rest assured that the commission will take every step to ensure that underage persons who were quote unquote allegedly registered for our voter registration process identified
Finally.
and steps taken to ensure that they do participate in a voting process on the 10th of October.
Okay, great. The previous elections were had extension in our voter registration exercise. Are you looking into it? There have been calls, some missing voter registration card that some people who overlooked the process when it started phase 1. Is next actually thinking of extending the registration period?
There will be no extension of the voter registration at all.
No extension.
Would that be replacement of lost cards? Is there any period in the timetable where there will be a replacement, maybe of lost cards or damaged cards?
Currently, the commission at the head of the board and the technical senior staff are discussing. Once we get through, we'll let the public know.
And finally and seriously, this issue of funding, are we clear with it? Are we lacking on funding? Is everything available to the commission in terms of money?
More than two-thirds of the money that we expected to receive, we have it.
Okay, that means we are on course.
We are on course because the government, through the Minister of Finance and Development Planning, committed just last week that every cent that we put in for will be given to us.
Thank you so much. Thank you for picking our call, and the best of luck will follow up with you, Madam Chair.
So we want to say thank you to Liberians, especially the joint security. We want to say a big thank you for keeping everything going. We want to say thank you also to our partners and Liberians in general for a job well done.
Thank you so much, Madam Chair. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Yes, this is the voice of the head of Elections Commission. Yes, no extension period.
Yes, couple of calls 07702022579. This person.
What do you want to say, man?
Good morning.
Good morning, Marka. How are you?
We're doing great, sir.
Yeah, I'm doing good myself. I'm Mr. Benjamin calling from Johnsonville.
Okay.
Yeah, wanted to find out
I heard I read it in the middle though.
two parties
Okay, hold on.
opting for the presidential position apart from the CDC. My question is that if at all GMB goes for the second round with the CDC, will Cummings, Mr. Isaiah Cummings, rally around GMB to move our objective is to move.
And vice versa.
Then vice versa now. Vice versa, yeah.
And Mr. Isaiah Cummings will be fortunate to have gone for the second round on the CDC. With GMB be prepared to rally around our Cummings to be able to put out the CDC government. So I want the question to be posted to whosoever is to you guys.
Nobody.
Okay, nobody.
The other one we can't answer.
Yeah, we can't answer. However, you and I have been following interviews with these people. They have always said that there's a need for Joshua to be made a one-term president. So if that decision reaches, we will know whether they will do it or not. So that's politics. Thank you.
Yeah, well, we can't decide it.
We
We
can't
can't
answer.
decide because we have seen previous election, like 2017. Chad Brunskin, the laser, he scratched his head and said, "Well, Party Liberty Party, go and make the decision. I can tell you which way to go."
And I think if I'm quoting him, it may not be the right, but he said we presented the best opportunity, and like Rainbow missed the opportunity.
That's also a salary for the
let
party
them go.
to win and support it. Everybody win their own way.
Let partisans go and support whoever they want to.
Yeah, so probably this could happen too. So we can make a sit on the platform and say, okay, when Cummings go to the second round, Joseph Boca will say, yes, I'll support you since we want George to be a one-term president. Or Boca too in other way coming to say. So is it?
And that's why we have always said they should not create too much deep wounds in the opposition.
Let's pick this call on the line. We'll take 2 more calls, go for sports. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, O'Neill.
Morning, go ahead.
I just called. My name is James Colley to say that Truth FM is really a true station for declaring trust and confidence in the Election Commission chairperson. The change of dates of this voter registration.
So you want us, Mr. Colley? Mr. Colley?
Has to be constitutional.
Mr. Colley?
People calling for extension, perhaps they don't know the law. It is a house that can change the date, not the election commission. Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying we shouldn't, say yes. We trust the commission and things like that. Anyway, so the lawmaker now should step on.
Absolutely. We can take one last call, 0770.
Let's see this person.
Okay.
Person be on the line. Yes. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Marka. Yeah, my name is John F. Body. The only my extension happened to me was the government of the state. We are put in that of the commission that I observed that that was there in the ordering because the team popped up. There's more over the chief. When you see the giving as a vote that one of the conclusions compared actually to get with function. People bring it back and on the big program.
The Senate Mayor of Painesville is not in country now. Most time. Okay. And then when you're talking about key tingo, thank you. You're saying a very serious point you put up. The PCC or the MCC, they are only concerned putting this jargon on the car, whatsoever it is. On the car. Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you. It's not good for. Let's squeeze this lucky caller. Good morning. Quickly, 1 minute. Morning. Morning. Go ahead.
I called to find out concerning the election commission. I want to know who is the anthropological advisor to the election commission. Because we noticed that when you go on social media, the American culture anthropology are getting killed for this country. They are saying that there's a violence of democracy in Liberia. So we want to know who is advising this election commission anthropological issue. Thank you.
All right. They talk. They will listen. They talk, and they talk. Yes. But on a very serious note, look at 72nd Junction. That place, the drainage is right there, the Chapron Freeway. It's a shame. PCC.
I have a plan to say that.
Damn it. Marka, you won't believe that this is millions of dollars the government used from the taxpayer money to fix this road for us. Look at the drainage system right to 72nd Junction. That whole place, like one of the biggest dump sites. And nobody's saying. Do a documentary. I know they don't do it and place it on Facebook. But it's a very, very ugly one to see. Yes, Bob Dolo is in there. So we can link our vein for sports. Yes, what's making deals in the world of sports on a True Breakfast Show. 9:15 this morning, Senator is parent for District, for Green-Kidman County. Henson Kazulu is the lawmaker of District 17.
Outgoing, yes.
Okay, outgoing lawmaker. And there are a lot of outgoing.
Anybody else you say, Marka say outgoing.
Outgoing?
Yeah, outgoing.
Okay. Having district outgoing.
Outgoing. Okay. District 5, Maserado County has outgoing.
District 12, no, somehow.
A bit fit, not even clear.
And I seen waiting. Point is sweet. But don't make the wounds too deep. Yeah, it could be a round table anyway. Yeah. Bob Dolo, like Invisible 11 head coach in there. Inconsistent Man United. Good morning to you, Bob Dolo. How you doing this morning?
Good morning to our listeners and welcome to this to narrow their deficit in the best of 7 finals to 3-2. Well, O'Neil, that's the latest from our sports decks.
Use 20% off all phone prices. Adiao, Agatiao, Techno, I like you see my power phone now. I get him out. Really, Sophie.
I woke up sound and strong this morning. A lot of questions on my mind. Is to you more is away? Do we care? Do we worry about the way this world is going? About the million things I still. Do we dream of another world somewhere nowhere in the sky? Do we wanna keep surviving? What about music? What about children? What about nature's quest to stay alive? Stay alive, we must listen. Stay alive, we must share. For a while, one must say, the state of where is mine. The state of where is mine. Now every action say every day. No one wants to be weaker one. Wants to prize for the strong. Though we spill on brave or on blood, I'm right, we say I'm right. If history has taught us no lessons, is that we need to teach our children. Will there ever be the strongest? What about music? What about children? What about steps and poverty? Stay alive, we must listen. Stay alive, we must share. For a while, one must say, stay to where is mine. Stay where is doesn't really matter who you are. Doesn't really matter where you're from. It's Ella with you some love. Hello, baby. Can I have some meaning of your time to talk to you, baby? Hello, baby. Can I have some meaning of your time, baby? Oh wait, since I met you, baby, you on my mind. And I can't always stop thinking about you. I'm ready in love, unconditional love, baby. I'm talking about love that will bring change. Oh my baby, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. I'm talking about love that will bring change. Oh my baby, oh yeah. Should we come and talk about love? Oh. Should I come closer, talk about love? Yeah. Should I come and closer, talk about love. If you that want to be, you that want to be. If you that want to be, you that want to be. See, Kate, you the one I really love, Kate. Mon beautiful Kate, yeah, Kate. Ya con ma ya sie, Kate. Me no nama, what is that? Do I get do it that? Me no nama, what is that? Do I get do it that? We won't get lucky that. Do I get do it that? Me no nama, Kate. Don't know no palpante. Should come here, talk about love. Should it come closer, talk about love. Should it come here, talk about love. Should it come closer, talk about love. Baby, you're my woman, my future woman. Baby, you're my woman. Baby, you're my woman, my super woman. Baby, you're my woman. Should it come here, talk about love. Should it come closer, talk about love. Should it come here, talk about love. Should it come closer, talk about love. Should it come here, talk about love. Should it come closer, talk about love. Should it come here, talk about love. Should it come closer, talk about love. It's gotta be true, some no. It's real music. Continuous on the video.
It's Benny and the Beats.
Ay, c'est pas fausse. It's Ella with you, some no. Hello, baby. Can I have some meaning of your time to talk to you, baby? Hello, baby. Can I have some meaning of your time, baby? Oh wait, since I met you, baby, you on my mind. And I can't always stop thinking about you. I'm ready in love, unconditional love, baby. I'm talking about love that will bring change. Oh my baby, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. I'm talking about love that will bring change. Oh my baby, oh yeah. Should it come here, talk about love. Should it come closer, talk about love, yeah. Should it come here, talk about love. Should it come closer, talk about love. If you that want to be, you that want to be. If you that want to be, you that want to be. See, Kate, you the one I really love, Kate. Mon beautiful Kate, yeah, Kate. Ya con ma ya sie, Kate. Me no nama, what is that? Do I get do it that? Me no nama, what is that? Do I get do it that? We won't get lucky that. Do I get do it that? Me no nama, Kate. Don't know no palpante. Should it come here, talk about love. Should it come closer, talk about love. Should it come here, talk about love. Should it come closer, talk about love. Baby, you're my woman, my future woman. Baby, you're my woman. Baby, you're my woman, my super woman. Baby, you're my woman. Should it come here, talk about love. Should it come closer, talk about love, yeah. Should it come here, talk about love. Shorty come closer, talk about love, yeah. It's your bitch, you some no. Zero music. Continuous on the video.
It's Benny on the beat.
Ay, 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 c'est pas push. It's Ella with you some love. Hello, baby. Can I have some meaning of your time to talk to you, baby? Hello, baby. Can I have some meaning of your time, baby? Oh wait, since I met you, baby, you on my mind. And I can't always stop thinking about you. I'm ready in love, unconditional love, baby. I'm talking about love that will bring change. Oh my baby, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. I'm talking about love that will bring change. Oh my baby, oh yeah. Should it come here, talk about love, oh. Should it come closer, talk about love, yeah. Should it come here, talk about love, oh. Should it come closer, talk about love, yeah. If you that want to be, you that want to be. You that want to be. See, Kate, you the one I really love, Kate. Mon beautiful Kate, Kate. Yago nima yasie, Kate. Me no nama, walking dale, do I keep it, do it dale. Me no nama, walking dale, do I keep it, do it dale. We won't get lucky dale, do I keep it, do it dale. Me no nama, look at it, don't know no palpante. Should it come here, talk about love, should it come closer, talk about love, yeah. Should it come here, talk about love, should it come closer, talk about love. Baby, you're my woman, my future woman. Baby, you're my woman. Baby, you're my woman, my superwoman. Baby, you're my woman. Should it come here, talk about love, should it come closer, talk about love, yeah. Should it come here, talk about love, should it come closer, talk about love, yeah. Should it come here, talk about love, should it come closer, talk about love, yeah. Should it come here, talk about love, should it come closer, talk about love, yeah. It's your bitch, you some no. Zero music. Continuous on the video.
It's Benny on the beat.
Ay, 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 c'est pas push. It's Ella with you some love. Hello, baby. Can I have some meaning of your time to talk to you, baby? Hello, baby. Can I have some meaning of your time, baby? Oh wait, since I met you, baby, you on my mind. And I can't always stop thinking about you. I'm ready in love, unconditional love, baby. I'm talking about love that will bring change. Oh my baby, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. I'm talking about love that will bring change. Oh my baby, oh yeah. Should it come here, talk about love, should it come closer, talk about love, yeah. Should it come here, talk about love, should it come closer. closer, talk about love. If you that want to be, you that want to be.
Who's our way? I was save the day, man.
You that want to be.
Galaxy, where you from?
You don't want to rally.
It's a nice song from David Bator. So the TBS as well. We're trying to link up with our guests, representative of district number 17, outgoing representative. Marka say outgoing, yeah, because he's not contesting that again. But he's he will be a candidate in Grand Kidman County, Hansi Kanzulu. All right, we're trying to link it up as we bring it on. He will run the segment straight up to 10 o'clock of the True Breakfast Show. Good morning to all of you. Good morning to all of our leaders. Good morning, His Excellency. 152 days to election. Good morning to my Black President. Good morning to JMB. Good morning, ABC Cummins. I love the name. You have Rescue 1, you have Rescue 2. So I don't know, partisan, you don't have a problem with the people naming with their names, eh? Rescue 1, Rescue 2. Like Brent people feel it's a good name. Stick with it, right? Fixer 1, we yet to hear Fixer 2. And if it's a good name too, you stick to it. But don't condemn someone name. I know. How do we call the president? Because really you gotta sign in, man. Man, call true scroll through what's up. The link that was saying you gotta click through the link and come. Anyway. Yeah, so
Yeah,
we
I don't know.
yeah.
I was trying to call it for password.
Oh yeah, but then sign in. Just sign in, it will ready, then we will see you through and yeah, accept, okay? Yes. So sign in with your Facebook password. As a call for it, just sign in with that. Yes. So do that in 1 minute time. Then we'll put you through. Thank you. Yes. So I mean, the names now, because election, remember when 2017 came, this government said change for hope. And that name caught the attention of the Liberian people. I mean, that was a very good name. Strategies, the strategy rule of the CDC, the total wise, you said, well, change for hope, and that need catch. So now Cummins have now thought their own decision were fixer, the fixer. The boycott to it said, well, rescue. Tell them what's your own name. Dr. Clarence Bonaba, what name you coming up with? I'm sure the CDC will still.
Yeah, one of the sweeper.
Okay, the sweeper. The sweeper. Super 1 with Super 2. Tell what is the sweeper. Monuba, no name yet. But be engaged. One know your acronym there. I think it's a good thing. Super 1, Super 2. Rescue 1, Rescue 2. Fixer 1, Fixer 2.
What I see on that the money was
is what?
Also is New Liberia.
The New Liberia.
The
New Liberia 1. Damn it. New Liberia 2 will be announced. I mean, the names to people can be carried by name because that change for a whole that CDC came with, right? A catch. After 12 years of the Unity Party running this country, that change for hope, that name, that thing catch. So Paul saying change for hope, beginning say change for hope or hope for change or the same change and catch. So Boga doing his own Wednesday and say the rescue. Rescue 1, Rescue 2. Comments look for long and say, damn it. Name. Name 2 got effect too. Okay, you know what happened? Everybody said the economic damage. I'm fixer.
Fixer.
I'm the fixer.
Coming to fix.
I will fix things. Then they want to look for law instead of finishing the names. Okay, I will sweep.
Sweep corruption. All of this.
Yeah, I'll sweep with a rubber broom. I say you need iron broom. So I think we want to give the call directly through the WhatsApp with this. Hensi now.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. Hensi can make it.
Yeah,
What? Computer 101. It was joking. Let me pick up. Look, Representative Kazulu, morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so we're laughing at you a little bit. We said this is computer 101. You,
Oh, come on, man.
yeah, you get a difficulty. You get a difficulty. That computer 101, yeah. No different from difficulty.
I'm better off than difficulty on this one.
Damn, man.
How come you didn't come true?
No, but every time I try to log, it said some kind of embedded browser. Then it just tell me it disable. Disable. That's what I'm saying.
So how you been managing all your Zoom calls then now? When you and last time you were in France, you're doing Zoom calls everywhere. How you been managing?
Yeah. No, but I have Zoom on my phone.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and I have FaceTime.
Great. So you're speaking live to us from the district. How is district number 17? Despite you will be contesting grandkid, man, but you're still a lawmaker of that district. District 17, how is it this morning, Hensika Zulu?
Well, District 17 is great, and I appreciate that some kind of return to the district. The only shocking news when I wake up this morning, one little girl, about 11 years old, 13 years old, smacked in one of our schools here, Sarah Barclay. She just walked to a tree and lynched herself yesterday.
Wow.
So, that is disturbing. I don't know how children will die by committing suicide. Something must be done. Either the parent, the guardian, or the schools. Certain things, something might be the cause. So the government need to launch an investigation. The women and the advocacy group, they all need to get involved to show that, because she is not the only person. I've seen this on Facebook from many places where children 11 years, 9 years, they lynch themselves. So something have to be done about it. Yeah, because it was pathetic when I got the news. After the interview, I want to make my way to see the parent. So by and large, things are stable. The police are trying to put the criminal under control. But this other news is the actual news in 2017.
Well, absolutely. So it is confirmed you are politically migrating to Cape Mount.
Oscar there, Oscar.
No,
This is
Marka.
Marka Davis.
Marka Davis.
Why the question, Jamie, you're laughing about it? District, go ahead.
It is an established fight.
Okay.
It is an established fight that indeed every human look for progress. Yeah, and you have to work towards it. I've served as the representative for District 17. What I've done during my 6 years, I've done it, and I'm not easy to do it. In fact, the main fight that I still going to carry on some development in the district, it means the district is on my heart. But I need to go further.
Before we talk about
going further, I should make a progress. And that progress, I see, I want to be a senator and maybe subsequently a vice president too.
Okay. That 2009 Ben you're talking about. 2009 vice president. Okay, great. I mean, you qualify for that. But why the decision? I mean, probably you are going for a second term in that district. You live in the pool of District 17. Instead going to Grand Kidman County.
Let me say this, now. Age and your progressive move, they should be in line. 12 years sitting in one position, it make any sense? 12 good years as a representative. So the 6-year performance is okay. I told you I'm a progressive person and I want to make progress always. 6 years is sufficient to let on one job and to make a move to another level. This is a move. I'm making a good move for myself. I want to make progress, and for Blanket County as a power land where I'm coming from.
So
that's my land of nativity.
Okay. So before we talk about your ambition in Cape Mount, what can Representative Henson Kiazulu point at as his legacy in District 17, Monserrado County, as you are migrating? Hello, are you there?
Okay, yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
Let's put it in context. Let's put it in context. I always listen to people saying that thing, and some of my rivalry in Cape Town, they also impact on that triviality.
You think it's triviality?
So I want to put it in a yes, I want to put it in a context here. I became lawmaker when President George Weah ascended to the presidency. Before you ask what I've done, then you have to do a comparative analysis of what the others have done. I'm surrounded by District 16. I'm surrounded by, I think, District 2 in Bomi. Comparatively, I have brought the president of this country in my district to break a grant for a project so my people can benefit. It showed me one project in District 16, 15, 14, the entire Grand Cape County that the president drove in from his office to those constituencies.
What is that project?
Program for a project. He didn't do it. Only me. I brought the president in District 17 a program for one rule that have been there since the establishment of the country or the funding of this country. And that rule is paved today. As I speak to you, they are doing finishing touches on that rule. I am the only person. You can tell me that this thing happened in Cape Town and Masorani district or Boda district. I brought the Speaker of the House of Legislature here for my first sitting. Yeah. Mobisa, I brought the public works minister here to link two communities where children got drunk and they lost their life. I brought the public works minister here, made this whole racing Maputo flight Nupa. Today, those two communities are linked with a bridge, and cars are now flying those bridges. Yes, because it's more than one, in fact. Mobisa say 1990 current left District 17. No lawmaker that have ascended to the throne of this district representation have made effort for electricity to come here. I said 12 years, electricity was in Simple Bridge. I promised the people that whatsoever is happening, I will remove that and the electricity will come. Today, the substation is completed and distribution has started in the district. I think recently you follow up, we have protests in the district that people are demanding that the light go all over. Though I advise, I say it's a process and they should give some time. So I've done this thing. Mobisa, I'm going to, because the criminal rate, I told the police, I'll put some solar light along the street. Okay? We're about to start that project. I'm going to build some bound digester latrine in congested communities where there is open defecation almost every night. So I'm going to put a bound digested kind of latrine and I live in the district.
Honorable Kiazulu, you are going to be
senators in Great Cape County have done so much in Great Cape County that somebody will question my performance here.
You are still pledging projects in District 17 when you're supposed to be focusing on your campaign activities in Cape Mount.
Come again?
You are still promising projects in District 17 when you are going to be focusing on your campaign activities in Cape Mount. How will you reconcile that?
Yes, Marka, that's a passion I have for the district. Okay, disregard the distraction. I defeated people here. They thought they could have won. They just wanted for them that I'm going to make a progress elsewhere. But nobody could have defeated me in District 17. No one. The same people that were against me, the contested against me, they are the same people that stay talking, but still I don't want to deliver in the district. But I can tell you, I'm going to put some street light, some solar light along the street to help our people to have a safe movement during the night hour.
Great. So So have you gone to Kidbound? What are you hearing from the people that with your intention is no more secret that Representative Hensi Kazulu will be a senatorial candidate comes in the Ottawa election. What are you hearing from the people? How will you receive?
The people want change. They want it so desperately that they can't wait to see October 10. I can tell you. And we are major actors in that process. And I can tell you also that a sorrow that I will have to take a step to go and help my people in Grand Cape County. I can tell you I can make a better senatorial representation than most of those are pushing. Some of them they have tested them too, so they just have to wait. Yeah, let it wait for another person to come. It can't just be them.
Okay.
It can't just be them.
So the legislature is one of the highly criticized branches of the Liberian government, and members of the legislature are consistently criticized. They believe that you sign for 30,000, you sign for this, you put in place concession agreement and all of that. Some believe that Henson Kiazulu enjoyed the luxury of the representative job in Montserrat, and he's coming to Cape Mount again. Why is he migrating from one place to another? And we will have other qualified people in Cape Mount to represent the people at the Senate. What would you say to people with these kind of thoughts?
But democracy bring competition. Whether you qualify, you scientist, you are a nautical scientist, go and contest. No one's stopping you.
Democratic right, eh?
You see people coming in the legislature, they not even high school graduate.
Okay.
It's an issue of the democratic space.
Okay.
So it's created, you go there and contest. So nobody should say because there are more qualified people in Cape Town, so no other person should contest. It's not true. It's open for every one of us.
Representative Kiazulu, yesterday we had the former relation officer from the B Bounty here in Vincent, and there's a multi-million-dollar company that is in that county, Grand Cape County, my mother's hometown. Talking about the B Mountains, there are a lot of protests, back and forth. People believe that there's a multi-billion-dollar company, the citizens are not benefiting from it. Now you want to become a lawmaker. What can you say to this?
Okay, I saw some, summary from the Henry Vincent interview, but I want to say this, and I will say it in the context where in how I see it and how others see it. I visited B Mountain personally to really see what is going on. I can tell you for the investment, it is massive.
Okay.
But my concern is not only about the massive investment. I wanted to evaluate what actually they are doing for Grand Cape County and the people.
Great. So I have in my possession a document that that company extract gold. Listen up to me. Sorry. Yeah. Great. Yeah. Extract in a tune of 11 million every Sunday. I got a copy of that in my possession, receipts and all of that. The benefit of the people, that talking about hospitals, talking about road and all of that. You take 11 million on a weekly basis for a county, and Great Cape Mount is still yet underdeveloped.
You want me to talk about it? You have to give me a chance. Let me expound on the issue of the B Mountain. I visited B Mountain. I evaluated. The investment is massive. But my concern was not on the massive investment. That is a plus. But what B Mountain was doing for the citizenry, for the county as a whole. You agree with me that I'm going to look at it from an optic, what I saw, and I know other people look at it from their own optic. But this is the balance I want to bring in. For Grand Cape County, B Mountain has done well by giving employment opportunity and by even giving social contribution to the county. Besides the social contribution to the county, B Mountain have created another mechanism to give money directly to the community. directly. And they told the community the money we're giving you annually is for the community to support their education, their local education or community education, sanitation, and I think local health facility. That I saw it in a documentation only. That is massive. I don't know which are the company doing. They pay the social contribution to the county, but then they also look for another money and give it directly to the communities. I don't know which group is doing that. That is massive. So if there is anything that empowers the community, they are not getting a direct benefit from this contribution. You can say B Mountain. Absolutely. They are trying their best. And they are doing it so the community will know there's an investment in their community. Even the contribution B Mountain made. Sometimes they go to senior, county city and back out for superintendent. Instead of they take it and inject it into the three important things, sanitation, health, and education. And sometimes say agriculture. No, the leaders are doing it. The leaders sit and divide the money on that kind of an extra form of intervention. So I've seen that B Mountain have done it. They have elections, yes. Some of the protest is not on B Mountain. Some of the protest is on the local authorities. Because I also sat with the citizen in that particular locality. And some women say you go for a job to the chanty when you give him money, or the other person when you give them money. So they are the one blocking the opportunity for their people. Because every time B Mountain has space, they give it to the community. The head of the community is the tanty. If the tanty start to sell out those opportunities, how will you protest against B Mountain for that?
Okay.
All right, Council. Last year, some part of last year, I was in Kinjo.
I come in, Marka, about the 11 million lifted every Sunday. B Mountain Kinjo invest, so nobody wanted to take. With that city, extra go. B Mountain core function here is so extra go.
Okay, extra go. Core function. Okay, a go. So,
extra 50 million every Sunday.
Okay.
It's part of the investment.
Is it Yazulu is saying, yeah, it's part of the investment if they take 50 million of gold every week?
That's part of the investment.
So you're in Kema. Hold on.
Hold on.
Meeting
those stuff that are embedded
okay.
in the MDA.
Okay.
Subscribing to them.
Okay, great.
That should be your question.
Okay, great. The Mineral Development Agreement. All right. So those of you listening up in Kidbound, those of you call every now and then, send me documents. This is your senatorial candidate talking. Whether they take off 50 million of gold, it is a right as part of the MDA agreement. So they took off 100 million gold every weekend. It's part of it. So that is it. Let's move on to another thing. Marka was coming in on.
My question was still in line with this B Mountain issue. I was in Kinjo last year. I met you there, and you spoke in a very angry tone towards the leaders in the county. Now, others believe that you were only doing that because you had ambition in the county, and your outbursts against the leaders in the county was political. What do you say to that?
It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. If you just listen to what I said, people have an obligation towards the county. The county leaders are making the decision, but the decisions are poor. I'm not going to change that. Whether I'm senator or not, I have a stake in Cape Mount. Whether I'm a senator of Great Cape Mount County or not, as long as I'm involved in the Cape Mount process, I will advocate and I will be very loquacious. I will talk.
All right, Council, do you know about the situation in Chikanda?
In Chikanda, you asked me all the situation that happening in Kinjo or the B Mountain concession area. And I blame the leaders, the local leaders, the county leaders. B Mountain had nothing to do with the activity.
Okay. So all the local leaders listening to you, you blaming it now. Okay. You blaming Yancy Kazuda is blaming all the local leaders in Grand Kidman County of what is happening with the B Mountain situation.
No, not all the local leaders get it right. The concession area.
Okay, the concession area.
Okay. Most of the local leaders are not performing to the expectation of their own people.
Great. Let's move on. Let's move on now. Let's look at your plan. Yeah, so I said let's move on. Let's do, at least you have answered the question. Let's move on. Let's look at your plan for Grand Kidman County.
You leave an answer undone.
Well on there. You're already saying local leader again.
We move. So the next thing is what is spoiled in Cape Town that you're trying to fix? And moreover, you are going against a veteran legal luminary in Councillor Vani Sharma. What are your chances of even coming second?
Well, let me tell you. Myself, I'm a veteran in my profession. I reached the height of my profession in this country. I graduated, I started to teach at a very state-run university. And I was teaching senior students. After that, I got employment in the financial sector. I went as far as an accountant, and what would be their wish? They should be Controller General. I served that position, and by way of information, I was Controller General of the country twice.
Yeah, Ellen Johnson time, we know that.
So I reached to that level.
Ministry of Finance.
Yeah, but what do you want to fix in the county? What are
going against someone who's seeking re-election. That's what I'm be asking. That's all going for seeking re-election. And you coming as a
No, but you have to listen to somebody that reached that level, still veteran. I beg you, man. He knows the legal profession because I area.
Okay.
I get my area too.
Okay.
I can tell you, I conquer my area.
Okay.
I can give you that. I can tell you that. For free.
What are your chances? What do you have to deliver for Cape Mount?
Let me just tell you, before I ascended to District 17 as a lawmaker, I carried on a lot of projects in District 17, and I gave out market augmentation loan, non-repayable loan. I gave it to District 17. The women, you saw the massive support they gave me, and I appreciate that, and I will forever appreciate that. I'm heading for Cape Mount. Look, I'm not a sitting lawmaker in Cape Mount, but the projects I have in Cape Mount, no one sitting lawmaker can boast of it. I know they did their part, but no one lawmaker can point at their personal funding. I'm talking about social development fund project where you recommend project. I'm talking about when you pay your pay in the bank, you pay your pay, you go pay school in Grand Cape Mount. You go pay mosque in Grand Cape Mount. You pay town hall in Grand Cape Mount. You give women money for agriculture, self-empowerment. No lawmaker. I have that record more than me. I was here before I was sitting as Controller General. I was still helping Cape Mount. I have a massive farm in Cape Mount, but it failed because we don't have the kind of agricultural agents that will maintain the farm. But the pineapple farm is there. I have a very massive pineapple farm. I was sitting as Controller General doing those things. When I have the desire to actually contest in Cape Mount, I've been doing a lot of things. You can carry on your survey.
Okay.
Every district in Cape Mount, I have a project there. Every district. Some I have more project, some limited project, but that's a project.
Okay, a project.
Project.
Yeah, so we're running out of time. 10 minutes up to tangible ones. Okay. So you go into the process. And Zulu, you go into the election with all fear, despite name. Like you said, you have reached a mark. If you ask any accountant, the highest seat will serve as a Controller General, which of course you did twice in the previous government. You became a lawmaker. I mean, your profile is high. But Grand Kidman County, let's go back. There have been efforts to improve infrastructure, education, the healthcare system to promote economic growth through the agriculture, the mining. When people hear about Grand Kidman County, what runs to your mind? Grand Kidman County, this wonderful county, Grand Kidman County, one of the 15 counties in Liberia, located in the northwest part of the country, bordering Sierra Leone. People hear about Grand Kidman County, what runs to your mind?
Let me just tell you something. Nature have it that you can describe things as wonderful. Nature say have it like that. For example, you look at the mountain peak is so high, you can call it wonderful. You see a massive desert land, you can call it with sand dune, you can call it wonderful. You see, like Lepiso, you can call it wonderful. But when the land is wasted, then it's not wonderful. The judgment is, where are the people? And the people actually come when they have the kind of a leader and they see your example. Go Nimba. You will see Jeremiah Kumbi Hospital. Jeremiah Kumbi has store. The other little boys are coming and the citizens themselves, they are also being stored and massive clinic somewhere. It was based on that you saw the massive building on our Prince Johnson put up for school. It's based on that you saw Prince Harris.
Most ability opening all of the road, call the names, connecting the new Saclay.
Yeah, all the citizens get involved because their leaders are making strides to make the country look good. In Grand Cape County, you have to pass around because I've gone all over. Yeah, I saw a building in Varaspo by Councilor Sherman. I'm told he have never slept in a building since his ascendancy.
I assure you.
Okay.
Where you got that one from?
That is not much
The
important.
man built horse, he sleep in the horse?
Yeah, in our spot, I give a time range.
Okay.
Because we go, we can ask.
Okay.
In our spot, you don't see no lawmaker having a dwelling place there. How will also be attractive if the leaders are shying away from being attractive infrastructure there? In our sports, you don't see no lawmaker visiting that place. 2, 3, 5, 7 months, or sometimes the entire period of their representation. How will also be attractive? When you leave Rasco, you come along the route. You don't see a single gas station for a resting place. You don't see it.
So are you taking development to Cape Mount?
So my thinking is, if I ascend my personal development in Cape Mount, it will answer people and they will decide to do just after me.
Okay.
Or comparatively, like me. Collectively, we can.
Okay, collectively. Honorable.
P-Mountain is over there. P-Mountain is there. If you are involved in a policy, accounting policy of massive agriculture, and ask P-Mountain for assistance, trust me, P-Mountain will give the assistance.
Okay.
Because they want to leave an indelible mark.
Millions of dollars is going out of the county. Look, Casey, I not agree with you on this one. Millions of dollars are leaving that county every week. Every week. Millions of dollars. Imagine. Look, no, I'm not listening to you because my mother too have an attachment with that county. It's not your one attached to that. Look, listen, honorable. It's not your one attached to that county. I have an attachment to that county, right? But as part of the social corporate responsibility, right? You can have a company taking millions of dollars every week. And look at county, you see not a single gas station. If you go to Robertsport, you'll see today, this is the Grand Kidman County. Look at Nima. Nima left your county way behind now. People, you can match yourself with Nima no day. It's part of it. If you ask, but I'm saying, if you go to Nima today, even if we say Bon County down, you won't think about Grand Kidman mashing this county. But anyway, we'll save this for another day. Let's get the lines activated. Let's get public reaction with this. Just stay on the line. You'll have your say.
Get it right. That it is not a defense for the investor.
Okay, it's clear.
It's a pure when I saw.
Okay, so we'll quote you in the coming days. We'll quote you as well. In the coming days, all what you have said.
You say they shouldn't get. Can you lay that cotton?
Great.
Money in basically. So you see, I shouldn't get anything from inside.
Okay, great. So
What is the essence of the investment?
in the coming days, we'll quote you. We'll all what you're saying.
Going out of the country.
Yeah. Yeah. And the country still looking at that. Anyway, so in the coming days, all what you have said, we'll quote you.
The money do not come to give part of the 11 million for infrastructure intervention.
Okay.
They gave him the one that is in the MDA to the county. The county should be able, the leaders should be able to apply that money to productive initiative that will transform the county.
Okay.
So just hold on. Let's pick some calls. Listen up. Don't drop the phone line. And those of you monitoring, please don't come on. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Please don't call my personal number
call
because the representative is
0770
on the line. Don't call my
Call
personal number, please.
0770202579. Good morning. Good morning. 30 seconds.
My name is Daniel Sowore. I joined by JP6. I want to say good morning to your guests online. And that's something I tapped in your discussion. No county in this country with
The orange business in the bit.
Yeah,
The noise is bad. Please, let him man go,
please
man.
stay away from the noise a little bit. I mean, it's bad in the background, man.
Let him go, man. Use your headphone. You get the feedback. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Good morning, I'm George East Norton, a former worker of E-Market Money Corporation.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not saying the Honorable Era is providing well, or I rather want him to help us in the fight against bad labor practice at B Mountain. Because it's not an easy thing to be mountain. We are a big, lot of us. They have rejoining us, not rejoining itself, but just put us down from work without paying us benefit. We have ran our labor ministry, ran there so many times, we can't get redress. So we rather want the honorable to help us in
Okay. This one. Good morning.
Good morning, my big brother in studio. Good morning to your host also.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm calling from district number 2, but specifically I'm a Martinian from Gavula district. Yeah, I want to say this to the honorable man. The honorable man, I sound like one important bureaucrat, political bureaucrat, who came to exploit us as the Martinians. Let me say this. When honorable Hassan will be saying that the people have the right to take up $1 billion every week, it's quite forsaken. You know, that is how the bombing country is supposed to be. Allowed now, we call it the bombing hole. Yeah, we should be very sincere to ourselves and to our people. Honorable Hassan is running away from his district and going.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Are you,
No, hold on. We'll pick you up.
Hold on.
Someone is calling my personal number. Don't call my number, please.
070202579. This one. Good morning.
Good morning, MC. How you doing?
Good morning. This is Marka. Go ahead.
Oh, Marka. Sorry. Yeah, I'm constrained to call. One of the silent follow-up. I'm just constrained to call him. Thank you very much.
You break silent already. Go ahead.
Our level of frustration sometimes leads us to misunderstand when people try to make fun, argument that will help the country. What they say is just true. The concession company is not the one responsible, to get on all the development that you're talking about. The people pay people. Apart from that, the mayor is telling you that in the concession agreement, the mayor has the right to take any amount of mineral, and that's the clear truth. So I hear people saying we mention like local approach, for example, the whole approach does not have what we call lie about. So do you say all the concession company in approach they are the ones that should build it? It is the people right to extract what they should extract based on the mineral agreement.
Okay. Thank you. 30 seconds, please. Go ahead.
Good morning, Marka. Good morning to everyone out there. My name is Stephen Hammer, and for Council. Marka, I'm just a brother with the honorable representative. And the people of the Mali community, please, I will visit millions of United States have been declared for Cape County. And if we're not getting that, just very much about a social agreement for us. They said about business. So are you telling us that before Cape elected? So will we be back if you mind to play our research our country? Thank you so much.
Let's take one more call.
Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Please move away from your radio, please.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Go ahead.
This is James Celestino.
You have to be audible. That's serious discussion here.
Yeah, this is James Celestino calling for the Ghana Bell.
Mm-hmm.
A former contractor from BNC. I think I make a call yesterday, but he said I already called. I should call back.
Go ahead for today.
Okay. You know what all Chief Nancy was saying yesterday, he was completely right. And then the bad labor practice for BMSC is completely bad for us. Even labor ministry have ruled in our favor 2 times now. And BMSC refusing to pay our benefit or salary. I'm a trailer driver, a tanker operator for BMSC.
Okay.
They have put us down, no benefit, no salary, and our family suffering. The country is very hard.
Okay.
Shaq, I wanted you to get through. I don't know why you're not calling. You keep.
Yeah, they got.
I tried to get to
It's okay.
It was really difficult.
Okay.
All right.
So please tell the honorable that at least let him be able to talk on behalf of us.
But the man win you.
There are people now. He still has to.
Anything man is make be careful because you're going for
Shaq, I
election.
thought you could get through, but I mean, you got to keep calling because.
Yeah, so before we go to him, I got a couple of messages here. Samuel Simeon from Robertsport, he say, I know Kezulu very well. He's a good man, but on his big mountain matter, he have to be careful. Otherwise, else, he will lose it. Anyway, that came out. Here's it. 10 o'clock already. We'll give the next 3 minutes to respond to the callers. Honorable Kezulu.
Okay, first of all, I want to put it this way. I want to tell them thank you for their input. But I can equally tell you some of the input make no collection of advocacy for the citizens themselves. We all went to school to know that there's a law in country. No, they just closed one Turkish logging company because it's illegal. They are operating like illegally. You close it. This other company, B Martin, is a Turkish company too. But they are operating in this country legally. I really spoke to B. Martin about their labor practice. Yeah, and he explained other things. But I want to just encourage my citizen that look, if you feel you are employed and B. Martin offend you, let's use a legal mean. Okay, we have the Ministry of Labor. Let's take our grievance.
They posted the road labor ministry for months now. Nothing have come out of it. Just go ahead, Hensi. Go ahead. The labor ministry.
But now I cannot tell my citizen to go and point B Mountain things.
Is that no? Until we reach to that, though. Until we have reached to that, and we'll never reach to that.
So the issue, if they are hurt, I think there is a mechanism and the resolution agency. I'm encouraging everybody to do that. When they call us, we'll go there and speak to the leaders there. But I don't want to mix the actuality, the law, with mere intuition or common way of thinking. No. B. Martin King through MDA, the MTSA, your REA, the part B. Martin is not applying. Let's make sure they apply it. For county development of our county, B. Martin can only contribute to the leaders. When the leaders divide to buy gas, B. Martin is not the company that's supposed to audit our leaders. Or say this thing.
Okay.
So you let work with people, let engage them, engage our leaders. Let create a strong civil society institution within Cape Town that will predict both the company, part of the agreement, and our leaders.
As you close up this morning.
Yes, I want to close on the labor issue. I can tell you if there's any use labor malpractice, let's take to the law. Let the government come in. Don't leave it with any leader. No leader can change the management policy of B Mountain. But our law, our state law can change it. So instead of us go and continue to protest without a redress, it is because we're missing the path.
Okay.
I've gone there, I've seen it, and so I'm advising that forget about the 11 billion. B Martin and government said wishing B Martin to extract 100 million every week.
And see, are you talking? We're recording you. So 100 million should move for every week. Will be okay. Okay.
Investment, you have to get a capital back.
Bro, reach to 100 million. Yeah.
Government is wishing for that.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming through this one of the best of luck as you go to the senatorial election come October 10th. It's no secret that Hansi Kazulu will be a representative candidate in
Senatorial.
Senatorial candidate.
You want to do the mayor office?
No, that was the air. Anyway, so the best of luck. Hansi, thank you so much for coming through this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. Great. The voice of Hezekiah Zulu closing us up. Yeah, but let me assure the listening audience, Marka, I think I will share this with you. We have the exportation, the invoices that leave that mining companies every month. And there's no secret. It is part of our duty. Therefore, I will definitely protect her on this one. You know, like you said, even 100 million. Imagine this country is rich, yo. 11 million leaves Liberia every week.
Share what you want to say. You had the opportunity to call. We are close with it.
Yeah, let's share away.
Yeah.
11 million every Sunday. We have this. And let me share. See the raw gold and thing that leave this country every week. Gambia just depend on what? Tourism. People just come down and go on the beach. How that country survive. I mean, I hold this the statement I'm making, I hold nothing against Henry, but on a very serious note, some of have an attachment with that country they call grandkid mount. Imagine this small country. Our population is 5.2 million. So say the allegiance, right? A small country that is 11 million leaves every week. Look, this document by Monday. Monday will go full blast with this. Yeah. Rescue 1, good morning. Fixer 1, good morning.
The right thing must be done.
I like the name, the super good morning. So we got money in the country, yo. Hey, man. Thank you so much. This is our closer on the TBS this morning. It's been wonderful having you breakfast since 7:30. Marka Davis, Oni Rebels, Augustine Sai, and that of course will be here on the Friday edition. We'll be back on Monday. Running edition on Monday. Have a blessed Thursday. Bye-bye.